The host cities of the modern Summer Olympic Games. Oh.
And to win gold, Amber, who has so far been second, will have to learn the host city and date of every modern Summer Olympic Games.
I'm not a numbers girl at all, I'm a words girl. So numbers does scare us quite a lot. Oh. First modern Olympics took place in Athens, Greece in 1896. Now I knew that, but I didn't know it was that long ago. I didn't know the date.
But first, how do you memorise dates and numbers at speed? Ed Cook, our resident Grand Master of Memory, has the answer.
What is going to happen this week is that we are going to learn to memorise numbers.
Oh, no.
This week's technique is called the memory cloakroom, and fundamentally what it is to build in, to bake into the brain, a systematic set of images corresponding to all of the numbers, so that if I have to learn something as associated with the number 17, I've got an image to plug that piece of information into. And when mastered, this is a divine memory system.
A memory cloakroom is a series of numbered pegs, where each number is transformed into an unforgettable image. In Ed's cloakroom, number 1 is Martina Hingis. 2 is shoes. 3 is the Three Musketeers. 4 is a claw. 5 is a beehive. 6 is the devil. And 7 is God.
If we wanted to learn the number 7, 4, 6, 3, 2, 5, right? So it's a 6-digit number. The way we do this with these images is we would have 7, which is God, and then we'd have claw for 4, and then we'd have the devil for 6, and so maybe we can join this together and say God is clawing the devil. And then we'd have 3, 2, 5. 3 is the Three Musketeers. 2 is some shoes. And 5 is a beehive. And so we can have the Three Musketeers throwing shoes at a beehive. Once you've automated your images, it becomes the most natural thing in the world.
Peg system, I'm not sold yet. It's amazing how he does it, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the same because it's just a bit out there and crazy. But like the other things, I'm just going to have to go along with it and see what happens.
To bolster her confidence, Ed first wants Amber to personalise her pegs.
The great thing about your personal number system is that you can really put all of your best friends, your heroes, whatever, into it. What are we going to do for number 1, do you think?
I like Serena Williams for number 1.
Fantastic. Greatest female tennis player of all time?
Yes.
How about number 2?
I just thought number 2, like a swan.
And number 3?
Heart for 3.
How about 4?
Me. My favourite number's 4, my birthday's 4, my house number used to be 4.
Now that Amber has created the first 4 pegs in her cloakroom, she can start hanging the Olympic facts on them.
So let's practice then the technique. Athens was the first of the modern Olympic Games. And so, and when you think of Athens, what do you imagine?
A bit like a Colosseum, but not.
Yeah, great. Classical architecture, columns,
Yeah.
thunderbolts, Greek mythology,
Yeah.
cool. Anyway, you can imagine Serena Williams there. So that'll be Athens was number 1.
Picturing Serena Williams as a Greek goddess helps Amber remember that the first city to host the modern Summer Olympics was Athens.
Number 2 is Paris. And so...
Oh, like 2 swans making a love heart for Paris, because Paris is very romantic.
Romantic. Okay, sensational. You see what a difference it makes to have your own personal associations and...
Yeah, it's such a difference, because 3 for 3, not doing it for me.
Complete deal breaker. All right, okay, great.
In West London, Amber's recall is speeding up. She has been tasked with memorising hundreds of numerical facts about the modern Summer Olympics. And despite the new technique, she's quietly confident.
I don't like the peg system, but just like the rest of the things that I've learned, I didn't like it at first, so I'm just going to stick with it. But I think the quicker that I get at reacting, the better.
Because this week's round is against the clock, Ed wants to stress test how quickly Amber can recall her number and image associations.
So this week's speed is going to be super important. This is where they're going to ask the questions and the rest of it, which means that in our training, I want us to drill speed a lot. Let's get testing. So who is 10?
Len.
Who is 4?
Me.
Who's 1?
Serena Williams.
Good, this is good speed. Who is 3?
Heart.
I've put together a little training program for Amber, which really is going to emphasize that speed of recall and that flexibility of recall. To be able to answer a question from any angle instantaneously. What's 17?
What is 17? I keep forgetting this one.
Usain Bolt.
Usain Bolt.
Okay, so we'll just drill that one. And often when the memories, this is a bit of a kind of tenuous link between the memories.
Yeah.
You know, that time you're spending is you've got to pour a lot of energy into that one before it actually activates the other bit.
Yeah.
And by practicing it, we just reduce the energy and increase the speed.
7.
12.
My mum.
Who's 9?
Clover.
Who's 10?
Len.
6.
Tom Hardy.
2.
Swan.
Usain Bolt.
17.
Okay, very good. I'm liking the speed.
I started to feel like a proper teacher's pet, totally different from what I was like in school. I think the reason I didn't like school was the fact that nobody really believed in us. I was always underestimated. But with Ed, like I feel like he totally believes in us, so then naturally I just want to do better.
Ex-beautician and Love Island winner Amber first mastered British birds and then the life and lyrics of Mick Jagger to achieve second place overall. Her confidence in her memory has grown week on week by strictly following the experts' advice.
So the whole time, the entire competition, you've been nipping at Anna's heels. This is the week, right? You're gonna...
Hopefully, we'll have to see. Hopefully.
Okay. Reveal your new specialist subject.
My new specialist subject is the modern Summer Olympics.
Right, you've got 2 minutes to answer as many questions as you can. Amber Gill, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Which city hosted the Summer Olympics directly before Moscow?
Munich.
Incorrect. How many cities hosted the Summer Olympics between St. Louis and Antwerp?
2.
Correct. Paris has hosted the Summer Olympic Games twice. In what 2 years?
1900 and 1924.
Correct. Which city hosted the 15th occurrence of the modern Olympic Games?
Tokyo.
Correct. In what year did Stockholm first host the Summer Olympics?
1912.
Correct. Olympic gold medals must be gilded with at least how many grams of pure gold?
6.
Correct. The 12th occurrence of the modern Summer Olympics was held in what year?
1952.
Correct. Which of these 3 cities hosted the Summer Olympic Games first? Sydney, Beijing, or Rome?
Rome.
Correct. Waldy the Dachshund was the first official mascot of the Summer Olympic Games. He appeared at which year's Olympics?
1972.
Correct.
Tug of war.
Correct.
84.
Correct.
43.
Correct. Berlin hosted which number occurrence of the modern...
10th.
Correct. Soviet gymnast Larissa Latinina is the female athlete who has won the most Olympic medals. How many has she won?
18.
Correct. Name the 2 cities to host the Summer Olympics between Seoul and Sydney.
Atlanta. Barcelona.
Correct. Florence Griffith Joyner set the Olympic... And we have to stop there. That was amazing. How's that feel?
Good, but I'm annoyed at myself for that one.
Well, I mean, you absolutely took to it. I think you seem to be turning your hand to any subject that you get given.
Thank you.
Amber Gill, you got a gold award-winning 14 points. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Amber Gill.
Thank you. I don't think people are underestimating us anymore.
Anna took the win on the first 2 weeks, and I'm hoping that I'll take the win on the last 2 weeks.
Hello. I did okay. I got 1 wrong, but altogether I got 14.
Oh, well done! She is unbelievably clever, that girl.
It's a commanding first position.
That's really good.